Hey, welcome to Hunters Connect. In this video, I'm going to walk through the steps to take after you've killed a big game animal. I'm going to talk about evaluating your pack-out plan, how to keep the meat cool, and the options that you have for processing your animal. Alright, so you got your animal. The first step you want to take is to make sure that it's actually dead. Approach it slowly and look for any signs of breathing. If you don't see any breathing, you can move closer and take a stick or the barrel of your rifle and lightly touch its eye. If it doesn't blink, the animal is dead. If it does blink, a follow-up shot is needed. So once you've confirmed the animal is dead, take your weapon and put it in a safe place and make sure it's unloaded. Now it's time to tag or report your harvest in whatever way that your state requires by law. Make sure you read the regulations and the tag itself for proper instructions on what you should do. Most states it's required to notch your tag immediately upon the kill of the animal. The law varies from state to state, but it's safe to just do it right away. It might tell you to attach the tag to the antlers, to a leg, or simply to the largest portion of meat, or maybe you can even keep it in your pocket. But again, just read your regulations and know what the state requires. At this point, hopefully it's not the first time that you've thought about it, but you're going to want to start evaluating your extraction plan for getting that animal out of the field. If you've shot the animal where you have permission to drive, you might be able to just gut the animal and drive right to it. But very often, you're going to have to drag that animal out or pack it out. I usually make a judgment call based on the topography, the distance I have to travel, and what vegetation I have to travel through to get it out. If it's flat or grassy, there's snow on the ground, or there's not a lot of vegetation, I'll probably just gut the animal and then drag it out. But say it's uphill, or it's a long distance, or I have to travel through a lot of brush, then I'll probably quarter the animal and pack it out. So no matter what situation you're in, whether you've determined to gut the animal or to quarter the animal, you're going to want to cool the meat down as quickly as possible, especially if the temperature is over 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Generally, I try to hang it from a tree. If there's no trees around, just prop it off the ground somehow. You could put it on a sagebrush, prop it on rocks. You want to get as much airflow around the meat as possible. If you're in bear country, you're going to want to get it high off the ground. In fact, in a lot of areas, it's legally required if you're on Forest Service land that you get it 10 feet up, 4 feet down from where you're hanging it from, and 6 feet away from the tree. It's also important to keep the meat dry. There's a number of ways you can try to help do this. You can hang it under a tree that has a lot of limbs. You can have a tarp over it if you know it's going to rain a lot. Just something to where that meat is going to stay dry inside the game bags that you put it in. Meat care is tricky because there's no surefire instruction that's going to be the go-to method for every situation. It's different in every situation, but just know that you need to keep that meat dry and you need to get it cool as quickly as possible. But once you've got the animal extracted and out of the field, you may need to go and get it checked by a game warden or take it to a check station of some kind, or you may need to report the harvest of that animal. Make sure you know the regulations in your state and do this as soon as you get back to your vehicle or out of the field and got your animal extracted. After that, it's time to decide how you want to process your animal. You can either take it to a game processor or you can process it yourself. If you want to see some options on how to process animals yourself, you can check out the video that we're going to put in the link right up here. Hopefully this video provided a little clarity on the steps to take after you've killed a big game animal. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and we'll try to address it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you check out the other content that we have on Hunters Connect. Thanks for watching and good luck this fall.